What's up, guys? Let's see. Are we going live? Are we live? Am I not live? I don't even know if I'm live. It's ready to start. But I see that I'm all green. Can you guys see me? They can see me? All right. I'll take it for your word. I think my computer is kind of messing up here. Man, like my screen is all green, but it's okay. I don't need to see myself. I'm not that vain. All right. So you guys, how you guys doing? Today's Friday. We're ready to go. All right. We talked about the protest all week long and the riots all week long. This will be our last day talking about it, and a lot of good stuff has happened. So mixed in with that, mixed in with some basketball stuff. Overall, hopefully we end this week better than we started it. The quote of the day is battle the lows and ride the highs. And in life, it's always going to be lows and highs. Now, me, I love roller coasters, but I know a lot of people don't. But the saying basically says that when it's low and you're at your lowest and you're at your saddest, right, or you're at your most tired, you're at your most vulnerable, right? That's the time to put on the war paint, to go out there and you try your hardest. You try against all odds. Right? You make your movie. You make your great movie, and then ride the highs. Right? That's when you're on top of the roller coaster. That's when you're winning the championship. That's when you're smiling and laughing with all your friends. Right? Those are the times to not worry. Those are the times to just throw it aside and just to have fun. Right? But a lot of times people just want to have fun, or people just want to battle. All right? You have to do both. You have to battle the lows and ride the highs so that you can be kind of like on an equal balance. All right. We all have stuff in life. We all have stuff that we're going through, whether it be the virus, the riots, the pains, the gains, or even the wins. I mean, winning is hard to go through. Being rich is hard to go through. Whatever for some people. Having stuff. It's hard to go through because sometimes you don't want to try hard because you have everything given to you. All right. So it's weird. Wherever you're coming from, it's going to make it hard one way or the other. So you have to battle through it all. And then when the highs come, ride them and have fun. All right. So it's safe to say that the world is in a low right now. All right. And for all of us, now it's time to battle. And now is not the time to just ride along, just be happy with where we are. Now it's time to fight. And I don't mean physically fight. I mean just like fight with all our hearts for what we want to be ours in life. Because again, like the title of the video says, the world is beautiful. But this is one of the things that makes it a beautiful world. I'm going to start right away with our Limitless books. And again, it's limitlesshoops.com. It's where you get the books from. We go buy the books every day for our workouts, for this thing, for the homework challenges, for the homework and the challenges, for all my motivational speeches. They're all in here. And again, if you follow this book, I basically guarantee it. I would say money back guarantee. If you try for 12 years doing this book, or for 8 years if you want to go 2 levels, or 4 years if you want to go 1 level up, I guarantee that you'll make that level. And what I mean by 1 level up is if you do everything that this book says for 4 years, if you were supposed to be just a varsity player your senior year, now you would be a college player. If you're just going to be a D3 player, well, now you'll be a D2 player. A D2 player, now you'll work harder to be a D1 player. If you're a D1 player already, naturally, then you could be an NBA player. All right, and that's 1 level up. Well, if you start from first grade, then I can make you go 3 levels up. All right, if you work for 12 years, you can go 3 levels up. So that means that if you were just supposed to make D3, like the lowest level, that makes you above D2, above D1, all the way to the NBA. So I could take a D3 player who's capable of making D3 and make him an NBA player. That's not everyone, because everyone's not capable of being a D3 player, but it's a start. All right. For today's quote, or not the quote, but for today's drill, all right, we have heads, tails. And heads, tails is a very fun drill where we flip a coin. And by coin, this day and age, I mean the coin on my phone via the app. I don't really carry coins. You have to go chase them and stuff like that. But you flip a coin, and when the coin lands, you tell them heads or tails. All right. And there's 2 people. They're standing in half court like this. Their hands are on top of each other, about that far apart, and they're spread out. One is on one half court, the other one is on the other half court. And then when I say heads or tails, if I say heads, this guy will run that way, and this guy will try to chase him. If he tags him, he wins. If he gets away, then the guy who got away wins. If I say tails, they run that way, and it's the exact opposite thing. When we do this drill, it's to It's not to guess. It's not to become a good guesser. All right. You don't want to become a good guesser. You don't want to say, oh yeah, I guessed that you were going to do that faster than everyone else. Nah, you want to think about it, hear heads or tails, think which way do I want to go, turn your body, and then sprint. And the signal is going to come from your brain through your spine all the way down to your legs. Tell your feet to move. Then when their feet are ready, they're going to send a signal back up your spine all the way to your brain saying okay. And the time that takes is like 0.9 seconds for most people. But if you can push yourself and try to like actually think about it and do it and allow that process to happen, then you can improve that 0.9 seconds down to 0.3 seconds. And now you're truly reactionary fast. But if all you do is just guess when I say ready, heads, and you're already running one way or the other, well, then you're going to be at 0.9 forever. Maybe even go down to 1.1 seconds, okay, for that time to go through. So the faster that you can react, the better. It's a fun drill. Everyone loves it. All right. And what you're doing is your neurons are speaking to each other, neuron to neuron. Those are the things in your brain. When neurons speak to each other a lot, you create a habit. And